New York did not begin as America's inevitable power city. It became one by turning a protected harbor into a working system where ships, warehouses, labor, credit, and information met every day. The city's advantage was built, maintained, and constantly negotiated by people. New York's early advantage, therefore, depended on cooperation among people with very different jobs, not on waterfront scenery alone. A harbor gave captains shelter, but shelter alone did not create a commercial center. Pilots guided vessels through difficult water, dock workers unloaded cargo, chandlers supplied ships, and shopkeepers depended on the regular rhythm of arrivals and departures. New York also benefited from the Hudson River. It reached inland farther than many Atlantic ports, allowing traders to move goods between the waterfront and a growing hinterland. River traffic made the city a meeting point between ocean commerce and regional exchange. That inland reach became especially important as producers sought dependable ways to send bulky goods toward the coast. Merchants built networks around that movement. They arranged cargo, insurance, loans, and information across long distances. A shipment was not just a crate on a dock. It was a chain of workers, contracts, risk, and trust, linking many places. Letters, price lists, and personal relationships mattered because a delayed message or lost cargo could reshape a small business overnight. The Erie Canal multiplied the scale of that system. When it opened in 1825, it connected the Hudson River to the upper Great Lakes, giving interior farmers and manufacturers a far more direct route toward Atlantic markets. The canal was a public works project on a remarkable scale, requiring planning, finance, excavation, and communities willing to live with years of construction. That route changed everyday decisions inland. Grain, timber, and manufactured goods could move through canal towns and warehouses with more predictable costs. Communities along the waterway gained access to markets that had once felt much farther away. Canal towns became places where farmers, boat crews, mill owners, and shopkeepers could all see the same regional economy taking shape. New York City profited from the last handoff. At the harbor, brokers connected producers to buyers, insurers priced risk, and workers moved cargo from canal and river boats to ocean-going ships. The city grew because it organized those handoffs at scale. This concentration gave New York businesses information advantages. They could learn about demand, arrivals, and prices more quickly than competitors farther from the harbor. Growth depended on people arriving as well as goods. Immigrants and migrants found work on docks, in shops, construction, and factories. Their labor made expansion possible, even as crowded neighborhoods and unequal wealth exposed the costs of the city's success. New arrivals brought languages, skills, and ambitions, but also faced precarious work and institutions that did not distribute the gains of growth evenly. One brief historical map can show why the Hudson and Canal mattered, but it should not make the city look automatic. Waterways mattered because people surveyed routes, raised money, built locks, loaded boats, and argued over who would benefit. So, New York became a power city through a reinforcing system. Harbor geography, river access, canal construction, commercial institutions, labor, and migration. None of those forces worked alone. Together, they made the city increasingly difficult for American trade to bypass. That history is why New York's rise is best understood as infrastructure and human organization working together over decades.